Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new show of mine. It's a show where we place Hearthstone cards up against each other in many different scenarios. I call it Fireside Friends. Because what's good of Hearthstone if you don't have any friends? Don't. I have friends. Today we have 4 wonderful guests with us that you know and love. First up is Alliestrasza.
Hello everyone, my name is Allie, also known as Alliestrasza. I've been playing Hearthstone for probably over 5 years at this point, and I've been streaming it for about 4.5.
Followed by Slysssa.
My name's Slysssa, and I also stream Hearthstone. I stream Standard for the first couple years, and now I stream exclusively Battlegrounds. I do Standard kind of competitively, but now I'm trying to be more competitive Battlegrounds, top 200 right now on NA and going for it on EU next.
And next up was Solem.
Hey, I'm German, gonna try to speak English. My name is Solem, I play Wild Hearthstone mainly, and usually memes. I'm not good.
And last but not least, Cooper.
Hey, I'm the only one here that doesn't have a cool job. I suck at Hearthstone, and I'm a laugh track in Eddie's videos, so here I am.
Today's episode, I'll be giving you a scenario between 2 Hearthstone cards. You'll need to guess which one Twitch chat voted for. So let's start it off with round 1. Which is more upsetting to the Hearthstone community? Was it A, the introduction to Illidan Stormrage as the brand new hero, or B, nerfing Jaina in her hero portrait?
There's only one obvious answer here.
Like, unnerfed Jaina.
Yeah, Jaina.
Obviously.
Man.
100% Jaina. Jaina did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong. She was just looking cute. Wasn't cold. She didn't need a top. She doesn't look cold, at least. Like, she looks fine.
Well, she's wearing that metal plate too. You figured that would be cold, but because it's so cold and like hard already, nothing negative would happen. If
you put a shirt under metal, I feel like the shifting while running and fighting would be weird.
I definitely remember everyone being pretty upset when Jaina was nerfed pretty hard here, so I don't know. I think that would probably be the biggest upset, even though everyone is pretty upset with Demon Hunter, but I have to agree with Slysssa.
In general, people are, new hero, exciting. But they also didn't even warn us about Jaina, I think because it was an accident. But
some people played 500 games and won 500 games with Mage to get a cool golden portrait. Thanks, Blizzard. Now it's nerfed.
Those breasts were flailing in the wind. I saw that golden animation. It was pretty insane that they allowed it in.
Like, 1,000 win is much better in my opinion.
1,000 win Jaina is insane.
Oh yeah,
I would just like to say, I think that's the best one. I'm not biased here at all, but
No, I'm biased. It's 100% the best one though.
Thanks, right?
Like, if we're talking the fact that you asked your chat and they were supposed to represent the Hearthstone community, they're just a bunch of nasty boys, So like, if I had to guess a percentage, I'm really gonna say it's gonna be like 85% Jaina. Maybe even just 100%. You might as well have not even added the second question, the second part of this question.
All right.
Chat might surprise you. Never underestimate their, distaste with, potentially the current meta situation. So.
Oh, and I totally agree with you, but we're talking about Eddie's disgusting, gross chat and fan group here, so.
Well, with 68% think that Demon Hunter is more upsetting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just as surprised.
Yeah, that's surprising, but I don't know, maybe 68% of those people just lost miserably to Demon Hunter on ladder.
That's what I was thinking. It was either the day, but then again, this or like a 5-mana 10/6 that deals a Pyroblast throughout, I can kind of see that being a little upsetting, but next up, round 2. Who would show up to the 4th of July barbecue and not bring up that they're vegan until they're there, not trying to make a big scene out of it, but they're actually making a big scene while doing so? So we got Sylvanas Windrunner, Or, very specifically, Elise Trailblazer. Not the very first one, not the very new Elise, the middle in the jungle sort of gal. I feel like they would just try to be kind of passive aggressive about it. They're like, oh yeah, you can eat meat, but like, you know, you don't have a heart.
Would try to pull it off that coolly.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with that.
Like go into a full-on rage.
Yeah.
Sylvanas doesn't seem low-key. Honestly, I thought this was going to be an open-ended question, like without giving us options, and Elise was the first thing that came to my mind. Elise Trailblazers, so we're on the same page there. And I don't know, I think it would be Elise because she's clearly, you know, an environmentally conscious adventurer. You know, seems like she would be vegan, you know, and maybe she just. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would be Elise, personally.
I would also say Elise, because it's her second incarnation, her second life. She learned something in that life before.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
I'm learning so much.
I like it.
I'm strictly going with Elise because I just don't think Sylvanas would be Jill. I don't know a ton about Elise, but I do know Sylvanas is a crazy bee, and I just think she would just fume and make a big deal about it.
She might just straight up kill the host of the party for not considering her order beforehand.
Are both these characters vegan? Is this where this is going at?
They are into the 1080 universe.
Okay,
so.
in your universe, they're both vegan and they hate eating meat.
Yeah.
She's a hunter. She doesn't really seem like a vegan in the first place, but
that is an excellent point. I mean, yeah, at least blazing a trail for vegans, you know?
There we go.
I think you said that not every answer is obvious, so I don't know if we're getting points or anything, but I'm gonna say Sylvanas just because.
Everyone but Cooper is with Elise.
Seems like it, yeah.
All right. So with 74%, so pretty one-sided here, is Elise.
yay!
So sorry, Cooper, you're just
Yeah, I
eliminated.
feel like I gotta devil's advocate here.
That's fair. That's fair. It's a very smart strategy because some of these are a little of a hachi machi, you know.
At least now we know the game is not rigged.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to get Twitch chat's opinion. I was like, you know, gotta have some real votes in here. And moving on to round 3. So you're at the club and this person slaps your partner's ass. Is it Lord Jaraxxus himself or Millhouse Manastorm?
Oh! Oh, okay.
So basically, I figured, is it? Because like I figured like Jaraxxus, like he's like, I figured he's kind of a bit of a bro. He's strong, he's confident, and he know he can get one good slap in.
Boy, he is flying. He's levitating.
Exactly.
Look at those hands. He came, he saw, I praised the Lord, and he is there. Jaraxxus takes it. Just goes in there, being a chat, does what he wants to do.
But to be fair though, look at Millhouse Manastorm's hands. Look how enlarged
he
and
looks like he's
detailed
about to run away because he just got caught.
Exactly. He seems.
He just did his nasty, dirty business, and he's about to run.
So that's why I think they're both good contenders. One's confident, the other one's a bit of a sneakster, a stinkster, if you will. And you can probably he'll try to get away with it and blame it on someone else.
So when I first saw Lord Jaraxxus, I was like, oh, 100% easy. But then you bring up Millhouse, and I'm very convinced it's Millhouse now. I mean, he locked his wife up, he's getting around town. I don't know. I think it's Millhouse. He looks like he's about to run away for doing something naughty.
I think I'm gonna have to agree with Slysssa here. He looks guilty, like very incredibly guilty. I could see Jaraxxus and the argument for Jaraxxus as well, but I'm gonna have to put my money on Millhouse here.
Solem?
Jaraxxus, 100%. I'm a Warlock main. I have him on Golden. He looks like he would do it. I don't care if Millhouse is a mage. I don't care if he's like 5'4" like Dexter. I don't care. Jaraxxus. Guaranteed Jaraxxus.
Cooper?
I'm just like thinking about like what would be more enjoyable, like after the fact, like if someone did that to my partner, and then that like their voice line is what I'm saying. Like if they just shouted their voice line after they did it, like I'm Millhouse Manastorm, and they just like books it out of the, or like Jaraxxus does it, says I'm the Eridor Lord or whatever, smacks the ass and then just books it away. I don't know what would be more funny to me.
What would be more realistic?
I feel like any club I've been to, Millhouse would be the more likely candidate for doing that kind of nasty business.
Well, guys, with 72% in the lead, you are right. Millhouse is indeed that little stinkster who likes to slap your ass and get away with it. Coming up, round 4. Who would eat your French fries without asking, but they're just an acquaintance? Would it be the Doom Rat from the Secret Rat Trap or Jumbo Imp? I don't know if you've ever been here, but like you're at like some sort of like work meeting or something, you're at the group table, and then just this little guy's like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a fry, I'm gonna maintain eye contact with you while holding a conversation, but you're like, okay, this is the first time I've really hung out with you. I find it's an unspoken barrier, at least maybe to me. Maybe this is way too specific now, but I gotta push the boundaries.
I'm enjoying the narrative, like it's like I was there at this workplace meeting.
I figured Jumbo Imp, he's jumbo and he has a jumbo appetite.
He's already snatching something right on the card art.
Exactly.
There you go.
And then Doom Rat is, I mean, it's a 2-mana 6/6, same thing. He's very big for essentially 2 mana, and these big boys have big appetites.
This is where I'm at. I feel like the imp is obviously a demon, right? So he's got a sinister nature about him to begin with. And then we've got the rat that's a pest. You know, rats go and they try and steal food. So this is a pretty tough one of how I'm trying to decide between the two. I think I might go for the imp. Yeah, I think imp is my final answer.
I really don't know. Because, like, I see the imp grabbing the fry, but at the same time, like, rats are kind of known for, like, eating pizza and maybe, like, would eat some fries, too. I think I'm going to go opposite Allie for competitive reasons and pick the rat.
Well, it's 1-1 so far. With whom do I side here? I would say, based on my long life, I've met a lot of experiences. And one of them was watching Ratatouille. And I was like, 7 or so.
Très bien.
Well, in that movie, we have seen rats. Not just a dozen, hundreds of dozens of rats invading a kitchen to get some food. While also making good food, but stealing food, taking it. I think I go with big boy rat over here.
I think the imp, you know, he's got a big nose. He can sniff out any fries that you might be hiding on your person. You know, he knows you've got those fries in your pocket. He's gonna get them.
Wow, avoiding the dish completely and straight into the pocket.
Straight to the pocket, because you're gonna put the fries that you want to protect in your pocket. Because I assume at this work meeting.
Oh, absolutely. I always do. I always save my leftovers in my pocket. All right, so with 71%, Twitch chat thinks it is the rat from Rat Trap.
Oh, I'm so surprised it's that many. I thought it'd be pretty 50-50.
Hello, several week later, Andy Eddie here. Just to let you know that my camera actually died midway through recording this. Oops, but that's okay. We got a sick Twitch emote to put where my face was before. And if you didn't know, you could just use Twitch Prime and get that for free. So hey, that's kind of cool. So check me out on Twitch and all that jazz. Also, this is a great time to let you know that we have a sponsor. Displate. Now, it may not come as a surprise, but I've been staring at this Blink Fox every single day as a morning ritual. And if you want to do that too, you can head over to Displate right now and buy it. They have a crazy selection of both official and fan-made posters, and all are made out of metal, so they give the sleek look without any border or frame. Ugh, gross. Oh, borders. Oh, get them away. They're stupid easy to install. Basically slapping a sticker to a wall and bada boom, bada bing. And you want to change it? Just change it. Forehead, come on. So stay inside and look at your walls with joy. Plus, every plate bought plants a tree. So hey, it's pretty cool. If you like what you see, you can check it out in the link description below. Make sure you use that link because it helps support me and the channel. So, merci beaucoup. Moving on to round 5. Who would pee sitting down? Would it be Chef Nomi or Sandhoof Water Bearer? They're both big dudes. And I figured, you know, one's, you know, drinking water all the time. Sandhoof, he's, you know, always tipping his barter. He's so thirsty every end of his turn. Dude's got to go. And she's got to sit down every once in a while. And then Chef Nomi, He's a bit of a manlet. He's not very tall, as you can see in this card art here. And I figured these are perfect candidates if I had to guess who would be sitting down, would be these boys. Because, you know, with all that, you know, piss coming out of Sandhoof, he's going to spend a lot of time on there. Might as well whip out the phone, text a couple of the guys. And then, you know, same with Chef Nomi. It might be easier because maybe it's less humiliating than the kids' urinal. Who would you guys vote for?
Nomi.
Eh? Why is that?
Explain.
Woman's intuition. You can just tell by a man who's a sitter.
You just look at him and go, yeah, that guy sits.
Sitter.
Absolutely.
You gave compelling argument for the water dude, but no. He looks like he works hard, and he looks like he's gonna work hard to stand.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna piss hard too.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Nomi too. Also, just because I think Nomi's a bit more popular of a character, so I feel like Twitch chat might feel need to vote for Nomi.
Yeah,
so
it's true. No one likes Priest.
Yeah, no one likes Priest except for me.
I would also need to go with Nomi. Pretty simple answer though. The left guy, Waterman, he is walking around and stuff, and Nomi has a kitchen. A kitchen probably has a bathroom. He probably sits there. I mean, he probably has some other people in the kitchen. He doesn't want to miss the target and then be like, hey, who was that? Well, not me.
To counter that, his kitchen is on fire in the background, specifically in this card art. I don't know what if that's normal or not, but
So we're letting you assume the bathroom's probably on fire.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be different. I'll just say the water bear. He's chugging water. He's, you know, working hard. He's got to take a break sometime. Maybe he does it when he goes to the bathroom.
With 64% leaning into this cool guy sitting down, it is indeed Chef Nomi. Next up, round 6. Who would be standing up? Would it be Acorn Bearer? She lives in this neck of the woods. Or Sky Veeder. She's a bit of a scavenger of a pirate. I'm pretty sure pirates are just very rogue and such. Figured they both need to save time.
I'm very convinced that both of them be standing or squatting. I'm very torn. My intuition says it's Acorn, but she looks drunk. She's got alcohol. She's getting loaded.
Good point.
I
That's a
can
good point.
see. And you know what happens when you drink too much?
Oh man.
When you break the seal,
Break the seals, yeah.
you just gotta go all the time.
He also looks very like devil may care. Like, I'm just gonna stand. I couldn't be bothered to sit down.
Or she might just sit down, like not even like in a toilet though, just like sit
I didn't even think of
on the
that.
deck.
What?
Just like the deck it. I don't know.
Acornberry does remind me of that crazy cat lady from The Simpsons. Because of the two squirrels. Maybe she's throwing them at people. If she's kind of cuckoo up there, kind of crazy maybe, she has no rules. Maybe she's standing and walking while doing it.
Oh,
I've decided on the pirate lady.
All right, in an attempt to tie Slysssa, I'm gonna have to go with the opposite. So I will pick the lovely squirrel lady here.
All right. Solem?
Same. Blue lady, green hair, she's standing up.
yeah, I'll go with the acorn bear. I feel like if I don't pick her, she's gonna punch me. She's like very aggressive.
So, with 63% voting in favor of this lady standing up while urinating, it is indeed Acorn Bearer.
Ow!
Too right.
So, oh my god, okay, if these are correct, I think everyone's in the lead now.
Yeah.
Except for Cooper.
Me.
And on to the tiebreaker. Who would order coffee at a Starbucks and demand it to be hotter despite legally being as hot as possible? So would it be between Dr. Boom, Mad Genius, or currently in standard Madame Lazul?
I feel like it's Dr. Boom.
Ooh, this is good. This is good because I'm leaning towards Madame Lazul, so
Okay.
I have opposite answers here.
I'm just waiting for you guys to decide.
She doesn't seem that demanding. Seems like she'd be really irritated but I don't think she's demanding.
Dr. Boom does seem like kind of a psychopath, you know. He's like,
Yeah.
I need my coffee to be the temperature of the sun, you know, kind of person.
Who's the Karen?
Yeah, exactly. Who's the Karen?
All right, I'm gonna go with Madame Lazul. I think she would be pretty sassy about the temperature of her coffee and would demand it.
I was like Dr. Boom at first because like he's like 6 hero powers. He has a wide variety. He knows what he wants. And he's like, hey, I want my coffee like that. Do it. But now that you convinced me of Lazul, the lady, I might go with the lady.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like he'd just, like, make hotter, like, Dr. Boom would just, like, go home and make hotter coffee, like, to the point where it would, like, melt your face, you know? Lazul, I feel like she just, you know, she doesn't have time to go home and make her own coffee. So, yeah, I have to say Madame Lazul.
So, with 75% agreeing that this person would want their coffee hotter, it is Dr. Boom, mad genius. Because he is stomping for that coffee. Just look at him.
So many.
Because you see, I believe their reasoning was Lazul will just see into the future and just know it's already a problem and just wouldn't even bother. Just go to a different location. She would have that foresight of the hottest coffee. Hey, all right. That's it, boys. We have a winner. Congratulations, Slysssa. Your knowledge of what Twitch wants and thinks breaks all bounds. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining. We had a lot of fun and hope you guys did too.
Thank you for having us. It's fun.
Thanks for inviting me, Eddie.
No problem.
Thank you, Big Daddy Eddie.
Oh, I'm a bit of a teddy if I do say so myself. Let me know in the comments what you thought yourself. I'm pretty surprised about the Jaina one. TBH, SMH, FYI, DIY, Animal Crossing. And lastly, to be sure to check out all of these guys' rockin' channels. They be doing YouTube and Twitch just like me, except they're significantly better than I am. So, you know, just saying, that's pretty good. So thank you again, everyone, for giving this show a chance. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, check out these little cards floating around and, hey, maybe click on one. Maybe there'll be a second one if you're watching this late. Until then, there's not. But it's something.